Kevoy Clark. Kevoy, sir.
Yes, my blessings.
Good to meet you. Welcome. Yeah? People are very happy about you.
Yeah.
Your music, you embracing roots one-drop reggae.
Yes, lovers rock. Yes, really and truly.
Yes.
Love the way our reggae music sweet, you know?
You started singing at 3, very tender age. Reggae got you then or later?
Well, later.
Later?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I started doing music in church, and then I started to go to high school. I was introduced to a couple music teachers, and I started to go on all together sing JCDC, and that's where I fell in love with reggae, and I found my inspiration from Romain Virgo, and just started to, sing reggae music and write my songs,
So, it's not surprising that you get inspiration from Romain Virgo, because you remind me, when I saw you first time, you remind me of him, that range, that voice. You know what I mean? So he was one of those who inspired you.
Yes.
So who else were you singing or listening to? Other reggae artists?
I was listening to Barry Salmon, Dennis Brown, Chronics, and trust me, I love the way how they do live shows, and trust me, that inspired me to do music even more. I started to perform on stage. I even opened Rebel Salute the other day.
Yes.
And I started doing many songs. I have over 20 songs in the studio, and I recording continuously,
So when you look around you, your cohorts, your age group, what are they saying to you about you being reggae and not dancehall and so on? Do you get that, where people are saying?
No, I don't. I don't get that, because people know me as a singer. Like growing up, I love to sing reggae music, so people know me as that. So they wouldn't expect dancehall from me, to be honest.
Yes, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
So reggae is more acceptable because you're Christian, are you?
Yes, I am.
So, and it's more acceptable among Christians, reggae.
No.
No?
No.
It's not? You doing reggae was a breach of Christian principles?
Yes, according to them, according to them.
So you are a rebel? You're a rebel Christian now? You mean they're looking at you as a rebel in Christendom?
Really and truly, I don't know anyone, but I love to entertain people, and reggae music is my passion,
Yes.
That is what I do.
Yes, you're passionate about it, and even though your church is not with you on it, you're insisting that you want to express yourself through this medium, reggae, and in particular, roots one-drop. Yeah?
That's it.
Okay. There's a record out for you now. How do you feel about it?
I feel really great. Country Road, Girl You're Mine, Give Me Your Love, Can We Talk, a cover version of Can We Talk. I have them all on Spotify, and they're really great songs.
Okay.
We're actually working on an EP
all right,
for this year.
We're going to take the video, and then after that, we're going to talk about who produced this song, and how you brought him back into the production studio. But let's go to the song.
Almost 7, West Jamaica, George Mountain, shining down the river. All my friends there, holding on those rich, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Jamaica, my own mama, take me home. Country road, yeah. I heard a voice in the morning, how she calls me, swimming through the waters, dark and dusty, painted across the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, tears fall from my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Jamaica, my own mama, take me home. Country road.
Country Road. That one from the legendary Toots. From Toots and the Maytals, Kevoy Clark. This remake, brethren, is wow. I wonder if it's rivaling the original.
I wonder that as well.
Yes, this is a powerful rendition of this classic record from a youngster like you, my friend. I don't think anyone will have a dispute with you about what justice you, the way you deliver this song, your rendition of this Toots. God, them man, their voice not easy to follow, you know. And you're on this record like it's yours, like you wrote it, you made it, you own the record, my virgin. And I mean, I tell you, it's impressive, and it's showing all your range. Yeah, it's showing the range of the extent of your talent in this one record. And it would be a shame if you weren't. I don't know that. You had to be on a reggae record with that voice.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it fits you very well. And we hope that, no pressure, but we're hoping to, you will help to resurrect the genre among young Jamaicans.
Yes, I even planning to take my music to a whole different level because my aim is actually to get a Grammy Award soon.
Yes.
I'm going to take this. I want to travel the entire world to deliver positive lyrics and let people understand because I want to spread peace, love, and happiness with my music.
Yes.
That's my aim, you know?
Right. Okay, so let's speak about the man who recorded you, Jack Scorpio, the legendary great Jack. What was it like working with Jack? You actually made him revitalize, reopen his studio, which was closed, and he was now radio announcer and thing. Jack, you brought him back to life. Well, I mean, he was still very active, playing and clashing and all these things, but Jack is now back in studio as a result of you. Are you aware of that?
I am really aware of it.
Yes. Yeah. And you're happy about that?
I'm really happy. Yeah. I went in the studio the first time. Bob Knuckles and Lisa Cohen actually carried me to the studio, introduced me to the Jack Scorpio. I went in there and I started to sing Girl You're Mine, a single of mine. Yeah, and when I started to sing, I seen like everybody out there. I wonder like, oh, this a boy I can sing, so like, and we just did it, girl, you're mine, girl, you're mine, oh. And everybody just started to groove. Uncle Jack helped me with some of the lyrics, asked me why the girl is mine,
Mm-hmm.
So I remember that day so good. And along the line, bear in mind, when I stepped in that studio, I did not know Uncle Jack was a legend in the business. I did not know personally. Yeah. It's when Jack Scorpio carried me to Rebel THQ and I sing Country Road there. And the way the crowd are real up when I sing Country Road, boy, I tell you, say, I really Uncle Jack this? And then I started to research and I said, Jesus, are this? Mm-hmm. And Uncle Jack is really a legend in the business and I'm happy that I'm working with him.
Okay. Well, my friend, we're happy too that you're working with him, that you've put your voice on this record. Yeah, I mean, I think it deserves all the love that we can find in us, especially Jamaicans, for to give you love for this record, send you on in the global reggae dancehall space to represent as a youngster. To represent young Jamaica. because we're somewhat lost in that global space where the foundation, roots rock, reggae, is created this massive global platform, but it's not being serviced enough by youngsters from Jamaica. And it's good to see that you're rising to the occasion. No pressure. Take your time, be young. It's just have fun, my friend, but you're bringing us glory. But don't carry us on your shoulder, those of us who want that. Because, when we go to places around the world, we're always reminded of what we've done musically to other cultures, other nationals. I mean, the scope is not always understood by us. We Jamaicans, we don't know the extent of reggae's impact on cultures around the world. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we wouldn't be behaving so frivolously when we get on a record, when we get the chance to be, when we have talent. You can be dancehall. Nobody's stopping you from being everything else too, but we want the young energy to be in the reggae space.
That's it.
As foreigners are after it, they're taking it. There's nothing wrong with people doing your music, It's not a tug of war between us and nobody. Because if people love your music, they're going to perform it. Just like you perform big R&B records, a genre that they love from any other culture. That's important if we're truly international. So reggae is one love. And again, people are going to want to express, on the One Love platform, express their own love and passion for reggae. It's hard to find youngsters with your talent doing that. Yeah? So we appreciate you coming through and talking to us. But before we even wrap this up, to talk about your family, how do they feel about this now? What is the response from the church now?
Well, I no longer can sing on the praise and worship team, but I still go there.
Wow. They demoted you?
Huh?
Them demoted you from the
team? As soon as I'm here, so me at the reggae music, boy, I made that praise and worship team. But that still has stopped my journey. My mom, oh my God, she's one of my biggest supporters.
Yes.
My mom support me all the way. Even though she know that being on the praise and worship was also one of my passions, she still encouraged me to do the right thing. She helped me to go after my dream. She not stop me none. She just supports me along the way. Even though this interview that I'm doing, she's watching right now and she's proud of me. Oh,
Nice.
So,
well,
that's exactly.
My brethren, sometimes all you need is mommy. Yeah?
Yeah, not only my mom,
yeah,
the rest of my family,
We have to big up your mom now because she's your #1 fan, right?
#1 fan,
And she inspires you to be confident and to go forward. Cheers. All right, my friend. So we're going to leave the rest until when you come again.
Yeah.
To our stage and hope that we are going to be hearing us. Again, I don't want to pressure you, we are rooting for you, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, man. So there you have him in this segment of our show. Kevoy Clark. Remember the name? Kevoy Clark. And still to come, the three-way partnership between Sizzla, Father Zana, and Maxine Stowe for education in Jamaica. And later, Razor B enjoys special love in soca. All coming up.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
Sizzla Colonge is partnering with Liberty Promotions and Maxine Stowe to aid public schools across Jamaica. Joining us right now, right here on our stage, Maxine Stowe and Liberty Productions boss, Father Zana, right now, right here on our stage. Whose initiative was this?
It's the initiative of Father Zana and Sizzler. You know, I'm working with Sizzler on his initiative, Sizzler Youth Foundation in Augustown, where he's been since 2016 working with schools and young people of Augustown. And by him working with Father Zana, and Father Zana's intention to support schools in his hometown where this show is being held, and to carry it across the 14 parishes, it became a natural collaboration that needed infrastructure in order to carry it, you know, the aims and objectives through.
Okay.
So I am now positioned personally in Ocho Rios, down by Island Village, you know, where we're dealing with the tourists coming directly into Ocho Rios. So again, it was another natural growth for the population of the tourism, are also a natural philanthropic source that should be plugged in to this idea of assisting schools. It's like an organic coming together that we're putting infrastructure driven by events, you know, and also other mechanisms where people can give back and give to the effort.
Zana, you want to aid education in Jamaica. Why?
Let me first begin by telling you my community where I'm from. That's up in Lodge District, right? My mom was a basic school teacher, right? And for over 50 years, I've grown in that system. And I leave and I went to America, right? Came back. When I came back, and the school that I went to as a kid, over 50 years, I saw no difference. I saw no changes. You know, things look backwards comparing to overseas, how I see the school system set up and how those little young ones is striving. So when I evaluate what's going on within that new set school in my area where I was from, I was like, no computers? Not even one? And I'm not talking about just the kids. I'm talking about the whole inside of the system, not even the principal, not even one. That hurts my heart.
So what are the features of this partnership?
Well, you know, we're looking for a system. And Maxine is here with me with her corporation. Sizzler's joining force with me, and we're going to try to aid as much school as possible. We're going to try to make sure that the public school in Jamaica gets some help from me, from my production. I started 20 years ago and I left because I kind of lost a lot of money at my first go, and it kind of hurt me. So I went away. I come back now with a different intention, is to make sure that I don't get distracted. This young lady here that I met through Sizzler, we all incorporate this now together, going forward with the vision. My plan is I'm going to help as much kids as possible